her brother, dig him up, bitch, pussy ass hoe. Cause I fight and I slang out of this hoe. But that's your brother.
You did the same thing that
yeah.
You did to me.
Well, we already won up.
Why you did that to me?
I'm very down bad. I'm a down bad, dirty, slimy ass. Better know it. When I get mad, I flash out. I go into demon time. I see red. I see red. I see red. I see red. Then when I see red, I see dead. Then when I see dead, I see death. Then when I see death, I just pray to God to be like, God, don't need to kill nobody.
In the Shreveport metro area, breaking tonight at 10, a domestic dispute in Shreveport has ended deadly. This is brand new video from the scene. It happened at a home on Bolch Street near Alvin just after 7 o'clock tonight. That's in Shreveport's Anderson Island neighborhood. Now, police on scene tell us a male and a female got into a physical altercation. Police say at some point the female turned a gun on the man and then shot him. He died there at the scene. Now, police have detained her for questioning. Not clear if she'll face any charges. We'll give you the first alert here on air and on the KSLA app once we learn of those new details. Also tonight, the coroner has released the name of a man fatally shot last night during a domestic dispute in Shreveport. We gave you the first alert on that homicide at 10 o'clock. The coroner's office says 28-year-old Nicholas Plater was killed. Police told us a woman pulled a gun on him after they got into a fight. We're told she was detained for questioning. Still no word on if she'll face charges.
New at 4, we learned the name of the man shot multiple times on Bolch Street in the Anderson Island neighborhood. The coroner identified the victim as 28-year-old Nicholas Plater. Police on scene told us Plater and a woman got into some sort of fight. That's when the woman turned a gun on Plater and allegedly shot him. He died at the scene, and the woman was detained for questioning.
In the quiet city of Shreveport, an ordinary neighborhood on Bolch Street became the backdrop of a heart-wrenching incident that left a community in shock. What started as a domestic dispute between a husband and a wife escalated into a deadly encounter that shook the very foundations of trust and safety. On the fateful evening of April 25, 2023, the tranquility of Anderson Island neighborhood was shattered when a series of gunshots rang out from within the confines of Nicholas Plater's residence. As dusk settled, the life of 28-year-old Nicholas Plater was tragically cut short, succumbing to multiple gunshot wounds inflicted during a violent altercation with his wife. Details of the incident emerged from the meticulous records of the Cato 911 dispatch, recounting the chilling chain of events that unfolded shortly after 7:20 p.m. that Tuesday. Law enforcement officials on the scene revealed that a heated argument between the couple took a fatal turn when the wife, later identified as Shrane Williams, allegedly turned a firearm on her husband. The result was a scene of utter devastation, leaving a young life extinguished within the walls of their once shared home. In the aftermath of the shooting, police took Shrane Williams into custody for questioning, igniting a flurry of speculation and uncertainty about the motives behind the tragic act. As the investigation continued, the question loomed whether this would be a clear-cut case or a more complex narrative of self-defense and abuse. Nicholas Plater, whose name was sometimes spelled Nicholas in public records, was mourned by friends, family, and neighbors alike. The community struggled to come to terms with the abrupt end of a promising life, as memories of his presence on Bolch Street lingered on. However, the story took an unexpected turn on May 2, 2023, when law enforcement officers spotted a Dodge Ram truck, registered to the deceased Nicholas Plater, being driven by none other than Shrane Williams herself. This twist of fate led to a dramatic traffic stop, with officers racing against time to prevent another potentially tragic outcome. Shrane Williams was apprehended, adding another layer of complexity to an already convoluted tale. The city watched as she was booked into the Shreveport City Jail, awaiting a legal process that would attempt to unravel the truth behind her actions. In the wake of the incident, discussions emerged surrounding the difficult subject of domestic abuse and self-defense. Allegations of abuse surfaced, with Shrane Williams asserting that she had been a victim, prompting contemplation on the boundaries between defending oneself and the consequences of one's actions. While the case continued to unfold in the legal arena, the community was left grappling with the moral implications of the tragedy. As debates swirled, one sentiment remained clear: the loss of a life is a solemn event, and making light of such circumstances, particularly within the context of a marriage, remains an act that challenges our shared sense of empathy and compassion. As Shreveport seeks healing and closure, the tale of Nicholas Plater and Shrane Williams serves as a somber reminder of the fragility of human relationships and the profound impact of one irreversible moment. The story of Bolch Street will forever stand as a testament to the complexities of the human experience, leaving a community searching for answers amid the shadows of what once was. My heartfelt sympathies go out to the family. While I firmly denounce any form of violence, it is truly bewildering to witness someone asserting self-defense and seemingly finding amusement in the tragic loss of their spouse on social media. I'll pause my thoughts at this point. How do you all perceive this situation?